Whoa, that's not the right chat screen. Good evening, everybody. It's nice to have you. We're back. This will be fixed in just a moment. I hope everyone's doing well. It's time. It's another evening. I might need to totally turn off the chat filter because it's filtering out a lot of pretty regular, harmless comments, which isn't great. But yeah, hello. How are we doing? I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's good. Let me see. That's a whole wrong thing. How about this? There we go. Is that? Yes. There we are. No, he's not having technical difficulties, Tio. There's never been a technical difficulty on the Carl Max stream. It never goes wrong. It never goes badly. But yeah, we're back. Me when I lie, I'm not lying. I'm truthing, chatters. That's all we do. But yeah, good evening. We're here. We got things to talk about. Why is Max Heroes enjoying the music? I can go again if you want. I can just kind of leave the. I can just kind of, you know. I'll just. Where's my? Okay. Yeah, we'll just sit here and you guys can. You guys can just speak among each other. Get this man a true, real. Yeah. So there's you know, stuff happening in the world. Shocker. I know. Some good things, some bad things, some mediocre things and confusing things. We have all sorts. We got the whole variety. When the Max shows up to the Max stream. Come on. But good evening, chatters. It's nice to have all of you. I did a Saturday stream which did not go too swimmingly. I don't think anyone's there on Saturdays. I think everyone's busy on Saturday. I think that's the deal. I think most people probably don't sit inside on their Saturdays and talk to a YouTube stream. So maybe that's the issue. We never know. Get this twink off stream. I was enjoying classical. Whoa. Excuse me, Tio. Excuse me. You watched the stream afterwards? Oh no. That must have been depressing. Was it good? It's one here? You're an American, Emu, right? So wait, yeah, that would make sense. You'd be 7 hours behind me. Well, at least some Americans are. Schizo Detective stealing my post is the greatest travesty of the last week. I am so sorry, Mia. Now you know how I feel, okay? Now you know how I feel. Now you know how I felt when I saw fucking femboy Matt. Oh god, I need to stop calling her that. She doesn't use that at anymore, and it feels like. Sorry, it's what she went by for like the 1.5 years I was aware of her existence prior. But yeah, Maya Luna is how I felt about her. But yeah, we're here. We got stuff to talk about. There's shit continues to hit the fan. But alas, in a pretty interesting and unique manner. So at least we'll have stuff to talk about, you know? Putting Max in the background because I have gay Excel homework. Very fair. I don't think, is there non-gay Excel homework, but then I got really confused about how Excel is even going to be gay. Well, is it just Excel homework and it just like, it is gay? I get it. I usually show up to weekend streams. Oh, okay. Fair. I mean, yeah, no, I think it was just like that, and I didn't kind of schedule it very clearly. I didn't really give much forewarning, and it didn't end up panning out, which is kind of a shame because I had like kind of good juice for that stream. But it's okay. I kissed my computer. Very fair. Yeah, I need to figure out how to turn off the moderation thingy. How do I... Wait a minute, because I want you folks to just be able to say whatever. I wanted to have moderation on to avoid, you know, like whatever, like harassment or whatever, or anything bad. But it seems like kind of a pain. If we do this, well, the thing is, I was afraid that it was just instead of I was afraid that if I had it not on with the moderation thing, that it would just like not send messages. But we'll see. The weekend stream was in the middle of my handball game. Yeah, that kind of thing. I was actively having sex and watching football during the weekend stream. If you're not watching me in the background of having sex, you're not a real maxer, okay? It's, come on, educate yourself. Good evening, Slazak, nice to have you. Why is the stream title at the beginning of the Argentine collapsing since the 1970s? This is very fair. Yeah, no, it's a little clickbait. Yeah, let's not pretend like Argentina's only just started going to shit. I had a very vague look into Argentine history to try and grasp what's going on. And I have some stuff to talk about, but if you wanna drop in any little factoids or piece of information that I might have missed or whatever the fuck, feel absolutely free. I've not educated myself too thoroughly on Argentina, them being a country I never really gave much of a shit about. But now it's time, right? That's what this is for. That's what current events are for, to learn more about various shit, so that's what we're gonna do. General ANCAP will lead the vanguard. Yay! Yeah, he's gonna free the working class. It's gonna happen. But yeah, okay, alright, okay. It's been a little minute. We can kind of hop into it. Which one are we gonna take a look at first? Okay, let's take a look at this one. This is just a point I generally like to make, and I like to reiterate, because it's something that kind of annoys me, right? So, with a lot of issues in the world, we have a lot of people who, especially, I think, increasingly so, feel like we need to have independent individual solutions, right? We need to be able to, a lot of people like feeling like they have the ability to solve something on their own, right? So through that, we've kind of spawned things like the carbon footprint, which allow people to see how much carbon they've emitted and how much they're going to be responsible for further worsening the ozone layer. So, so a lot of people like to say that if you're somebody who is who's an average member of society and you're not doing all the things you can in order to help not fuck up the environment, you're a bad person. And I've always said that that's bullshit and that that's stupid and that that's relocating the blame in a bad way. And I've known that's true for a while, but this further confirms that. Let's take a look at this. So this is an article from The Guardian saying richest 1% account for more carbon emissions than the poorest 66%. Right? So this is, to say the least, they're kind of, they're doing a lot more than they're worth, naturally. Like these people are always going to be, the amount that you're going to get through one of these people is worth like hundreds of thousands of regular individuals. So let's read this. The richest 1% of humanity is responsible for more carbon emissions than the poorest 66%, with dire consequences for vulnerable communities and global efforts to tackle the climate emergency, a report says. The most comprehensive study of global climate inequality ever undertaken shows that this elite group, made up of 77 million people, including billionaires, millionaires, and those paid more than $140,000 a year, accounted for 16% of all CO2 emissions in 2019, enough to cause more than 1 million excess deaths due to heat, according to a report. For the past 6 months, The Guardian's worked with Oxfam, the Stockholm Environment Institute, and other experts on exclusive basis to produce a special investigation, The Great Carbon Divide. It explores causes and consequences of carbon inequality and the disproportionate impact of super-rich individuals, who have been termed the polluter elite. Climate justice will be high on the agenda of this month's UN COP28. Oh wait, no, fucking COP28? No way. Summit in the United Arab Emirates. Yeah. Okay, so basically, this further proves my point. We are not the ones. I mean, I'm assuming you folks are not people who are earning over like 140 grand. We're not the ones who are doing the brunt of this, right? Obviously, if you're like a non-super poverty-stricken country, you will be doing a substantial amount more emissions than like the average person in a much poorer country. But still, it's still the wealthiest, and the wealthiest even from the wealthy countries, who are responsible for all this shit. It's not just, you know, your average person who happened to use a fucking plastic straw instead of a paper one by accident. Your parents are actually very rich. Okay, I mean, look, maybe then your parents are responsible for it partially, yeah, maybe you are a little bit. But yeah, no, you try your best. And it's not individuals' fault. It is a systemic issue that these people are able to do that, right? You can't really be blaming people for acting on something that they've been told their entire existence is like okay, right? Not like private jet rich though, LMAO. Yeah. I mean, I think yeah, and even if they were, they wouldn't be like feeling guilty about that. Wouldn't necessarily be the move, because what are you gonna really change with that? There's always going to be a million other, like millions of other people like you who are worse and don't really give a shit. So if you like spend all your time feeling guilty like that's meant to somehow help, I don't think that's really going to change anything or be particularly constructive, you know? Let's take a look at something else. I kind of want to have the music back. Kind of want to bring the music back a little bit. What else can we take a look at though? Here's a pretty interesting piece. This is a kind of a curious little situation. Now this is something that I thought was actually already there in the school system. Well, I was under the impression there was some degree of it, right? And that's because in my school system in Germany, we did have this. And it's this. Take a look. So, recognizing fake news is now a required subject in California schools. So it's obviously the subject isn't just like recognizing fake news. That's not the whole deal. It's about media literacy and the ability to actually, you know, fact check and verify and further other shit. And it's very good. It's actually going to be woven into pre-existing classes already, and basically it's just aiming there too, because so many young people are incapable of actually recognizing false information, especially if it's presented on social media in like a platform that they recognize. A lot of students will just be like, yeah, no, this seems legitimate, this seems fine. So this is going to be a great step. I really hope to see that this in the future actually ends up reducing the flow of misinformation, but we'll see how it does. This is also only in California, obviously, so that's like a group of the population, but obviously it's not going to be enough for everybody. But yeah, we'll see. But that's pretty good, pretty based, good development. Well done, good job, California. I love spreading misinformation online. Not to children anymore, apparently. They're not going to fall for it, Mia. It's over for you. Your grift is done. Alright? 70% of carbon emissions are sourced from my ass. Jimbo, I think you need to go to a doctor. Okay? I think this sounds like a medical emergency kind of situation. Good evening, Salted. How you doing? We're taking a look through our news section. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see. Where else do we go? It's okay. I'm paid by Big Oil for it. Okay. Well, that's fine then. That seems okay. That seems good to me. What do we take a look at next? How about this? So there was, hello Schizo Detective, good evening. Uh-oh. Schizo Detective, I think Mia in chat might have something to say to you. All right, I'm not sure. I don't know. Look, Mia, I don't wanna take the helm on anything, but you know. Look, I heard some whisperings. Okay, I heard some whisperings. I know I only turned 19 a month ago. I was just making that joke up to set up the dream joke. Very fair. Hi Abe. Good evening. Nice to have you, or good afternoon rather for you. Everyone is here. Everyone is here, and I'm like kind of. I'm a bit all over the place at the moment. It's okay. It's okay. I need like a few minutes to get into the stream headspace, and then I'm fine. But like I need to like focus my brain for a little second sometimes. You're on thin ice, Schizoidic. Folks, calm down, okay? We're in neutral zone. We're in neutral zone. Everything's chill here, okay? Everything's chill. We relax. We take it easy, okay? We don't fight. Reminder for everyone to like the stream. Thank you, Tio. Thank you, Tio. Great point. Great point. Okay. So there was kind of another little mishap that occurred, which I find kind of funny because whenever big corporate mishaps occur, it makes them look really retarded. And it kind of goes and serves one of my favorite points, which is that a lot of the time, I think most of the time, when you look at super rich people, they don't really deserve it, right? And they're not really. It's not like they fucking like earned their way towards everything that they have 99% of the time. And this has been proven once again. So here we are. Let's take a look at this. 505 OpenAI employees. Okay. Threatened to quit and call on the board to resign over Sam Altman's firing. So Sam Altman used to be the CEO of OpenAI, which ran ChatGPT, right? And suddenly the board a few days ago basically was just like, you know what? Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. All right, you know, we're getting rid of him. All right, we're getting rid of him. We're done. And they just kind of got rid of him. The board, they just voted on it and they threw him out. And nobody in the company is happy about it. The board themselves a day after was trying to talk about how they can get him back, but it's too late. They did not shoot him. He's been fired, and now he's been rehired by Microsoft to help them in their fucking thing. So, oh my god, Mia, calm. Let's not get too angry, okay? Let's take it easy, all right? Okay? People don't know half the time when they're stealing anyway, because nobody can tell when a thing's like made originally or not. But it's okay. It happens, all right? It happens. Mia, look, you should just steal something back one day, okay? Just take a post, pick it out, take it, repost it, you know, have fun with it, you know? I support you. Anything bad for OpenAI is good in my book. That company does no good for the world. Really? I disagree with that. I think it concerns me. It really concerns me when we have tech like that, right? Because obviously it's going to have like absurd amounts of potential power. And that is a really concerning thing. I also, though, think that big tech developments like this are going to be what brings us closer to the way out of capitalism. Don't say it's okay, Lamau, you don't speak for... Okay, Jesus fucking Christ. Look... Sure, okay, but don't get like all angry. Okay. Alright. Detective, you should probably apologize because this has clearly upset Mia. And you should probably try and make an effort to not upset Mia again if you can. That would be great. I will ban the entire chat. Yeah, honestly, we need a fucking we need like a corner to like to put you people in for when shit hits the fan. This should probably be talked out in DMs and not on stream chat. Yeah, This should be solved in a ring. That's a good idea as well. One day we're gonna have a stream where I take out all the chatters who have ever argued and then they box it out. Okay? But take it easy, okay? Take it easy. I love you, Schizo Detect. You are my sweet. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Incredible. Alright, we've solved it. We've solved it. This is what it's about. Anyway, it's so Joe for Argentina. It is, but we'll talk about it in a sec. But yeah, no, so they got rid of this guy. They've now rehired some random other guy, who seems like he's gonna be doing okay. Yeah. Also, fun fact, the CEO of of OpenAI, I found out, was the CEO of Reddit in 2015 for like 8 days. For 8 days, and then he had to give the post up to somebody else. So that makes a lot of sense. So much sense. He was the CEO of Reddit. It is like a royal title, genuinely. It's like it has like an aura. I think whoever's like the current CEO of Reddit probably has like a red like light emanating from them, you know? When you like there has like an anti-magnetic pull where you get like thrown away from it. If you're like if you're too much of a normie. Okay. But yeah, so chat GPT, OpenAI, the board is eating shit. All the fucking employees are angry. Microsoft's telling them that they'll gladly hire literally everybody, which is really funny, because it means that the board is like shitting themselves and trying to figure out how to keep all the employees happy so they don't all leave and go to Microsoft. So it's kind of all going downhill for them. Everything is going awfully. Sorry it took me so long. Family occupied my time. No worries, McBines. Good evening. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. I am the CEO of Reddit. Welcome. Well, I'm the founder. Wow, we got so many important Redditors in chat. Thank you. It's nice to have you. That's my celebration noise. I'm so happy you're here. And hi Rose. Hi Rose. Nice to have you. Nice to have you. Okay. Let's take a look at something else. I am the CFO of Reddit. Wow. Can I get a position in Reddit Parliament, please? Can somebody put me in good Reddit standing? All right. No. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And now Microsoft is openly threatening to steal 50% of their employees. Yeah. It's really funny. I love it when shit like that just happens, when like companies just start like loudly eating each other apart. I mean, obviously it's kind of sad and it's fucked up for the employees, but it just goes to show how like barbaric it kind of is to just like allow people's jobs to function like that and to just be kind of just controlled by a bunch of people who happen to have a bunch of money in the company and don't really necessarily know how shit functions. Okay, alright, okay. Yeah, we can put you in moderation, but specifically for furry and vor subreddits. Okay, I think I'll pass on that for now. Okay. We have... Yay! It's a horrible situation! Everything's hitting the fan! Yay! I know I put on the happy music for this. This is kind of a terrible situation. So, okay, so we have in Argentina, there was a fucking presidential election, and they've elected in the worst guy. Okay, so this is far right libertarian Javier fucking Milei. Jesus. Okay, look, all right. I'm not gonna make the jokes about the he who. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. I don't do whichever language that was. Wait, which one's the language? What are they? Okay, I can't. Okay, anyway. And this guy, Spanish. I thought it was Spanish. I couldn't tell if it was Spanish or Portuguese. Okay, I fucking forgot. All right, fuck you. Okay. Anyway. España. I know. Okay, chatters. I know. All right. Portuguese is Brazil. I know that as well. Okay, fuck you. All right, fuck you. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You don't know that? You don't? Of course I know that. Of course I know. We're not talking about Brazil. We're not talking about. We know that. It's Milei. Okay, there we are. There we are. Okay, but yeah, Javier Milei, a volatile far-right libertarian who has vowed to exterminate inflation and take a chainsaw to the state, has been elected president of Argentina, catapulting South America's second largest economy into an unpredictable and potentially turbulent future. It's not just potentially; it will be definitely turbulent. My geography knowledge is worse than a year ago. My geography knowledge is fantastic. What is this? What does this come? Max, come to Brazil? I will. When I have my billions of Brazilian fans. With more than 99% of the votes counted, the Mick Jagger impersonating TV celebrity turned politician who is often compared to Donald Trump had secured 55.69 funny, okay, percent of the vote compared with 44.3% for his rival, the center-left finance minister Sergio Massa. Today, the reconstruction of Argentina begins. Today is a historic night for Argentina, Milei told jubilant supporters at his campaign headquarters in Buenos Aires, calling his victory a miracle. Milei promised drastic changes to tackle Argentina's tragic reality of soaring inflation and widespread poverty. He also sent a message to the international community. Argentina will return to the place in the world which it should never have lost. So he's very set on somehow fixing the country, and everything that we know about it is that he wants to do this by just tearing apart every single element of public infrastructure. I got community noted. What did you get community noted today? For today? And if we look at the things that Javier advocates for, a lot of it seems really confusing and really fucked up and absurd, right? And it gets even more so when we take a look at this, for example, where he said that he wants to get the Falklands back, saying that it's non-negotiable for Britain to hand them over, and compares it to the UK returning Hong Kong to China. Louisiana's and Kentucky, Max. Look, okay, if you don't, that didn't happen. Okay, it didn't happen. All right, it not real. But yeah, he really wants to get the Falklands back, and Argentina is actually convinced that they have a right to the Falklands as of the early 1800s, where they believe that they were given it from Spain. They was sort of passed on to them. In the 80s, Argentina tried to get the Falklands back in I believe it was like the shortest invasion I'd ever heard of. I think it was like a whole 10 days. I want to say that they tried to invade the Falklands. Let's take a look at this. So this is when that happened, right? So there was the national reorganization process, which was a military dictatorship which ruled Argentina from 1976 to 1983. Okay, and I find this dictatorship to be very interesting because it seems very similar to our boy Javier. Here we are. Let's read this. So the Argentine armed forces seized political power during the March 1976 coup against the presidency of neutralist, non-communist, or non-democratic Isabel Perón, the successor and widow of former President Juan Perón, at a time of growing economic and political instability. Congress and democracy were suspended, political parties were banned, civil rights were limited, and free market and deregulation policies were introduced. The president of Argentina and his ministers were appointed from military personnel, while Peronists and leftists were persecuted. The junta launched the Dirty War, a campaign of state terrorism against opponents involving torture, extrajudicial murder, and systematic forced disappearances, with most victims being civilians. Public opposition to civil rights and inability to solve the worsening economic crisis in Argentina caused the junta to invade the Falkland Islands in April 1982. After starting and then losing the Falkland Islands War against the United Kingdom in June, the junta began to collapse and finally relinquish power in 1983 with the election of President Raúl Alfonso. So it very much seems like we have kind of the outline for how he seems to want to approach things. They're also scholars generally characterize the regime as characteristic of neo-fascism, which seems to match up pretty much exactly with what we'd expect there from our boy Javier. So yeah, I think I don't know. It's an interesting parallel, but I also don't know the great details. But this is also the last time that Argentina tried to get the Falkland Islands back, and that's a position that he seems to be particularly obsessed with. Suggests to me that he might have some thoughts about this, but it's something I would have to look into. But yeah, so that's pretty interesting and concerning, but also obviously it's probably just not gonna go there, I don't think. Every lib-sim from Malaya would have supported Pinochet. Yeah, pretty much, right? I mean, you have to be like really brain broken and really susceptible to propaganda to support this guy. It's very clear. There was apparently no good ending in Argentina when it comes to the election. Well, I mean, the other guy, I mean, he probably wasn't ideal. Who was he again? Hold on, I had it written in the article here as well. Here we are. The center-left finance minister, Sergio Massa. Obviously, I'm sure this guy probably sucks in his own way, but he's probably no anarcho-capitalist. So, the other guy's 99% Hitler. That's probably what it is, yeah. Yeah. And if he is, then they absolutely should have voted for 99% Hitler instead of 100% Hitler. That guy was responsible for the 140% inflation. Yeah, I mean, that's tough then, right? What are you gonna, how are you gonna have an election go well if that's your candidates? Yeah, shit. But yeah, no, it seems like they're pretty fucked. It'll be interesting to see where this goes. As a few people have pointed out, at least this will be a good example you can point to when you're arguing with anarcho-capitalists and libertarians to be able to say, hey, if you think that's a good idea, what's the deal with this country? So we can pull a Cuba, China, etc. on them. Where the hell do I find YouTube clips? That is an absurd question. What kind of YouTube clips? What are we talking about? I would have voted for 99% Hitler even if I had a better candidate. Please don't. No Hitler voters in chat, okay? Alright, if you're in chat, if you're a chatter, and you're in my community, please don't vote Hitler, okay? We are anti-Hitler in this house. This election was a protest vote for an outsider. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, obviously when people undergo long periods of like having terrible conditions, they kind of just vote for whoever is the loudest and speaks most about change, which in this election is obviously this guy, right? So it's not great. Not great at all. My go-to example for an example of anarcho-capitalism is cartel drugs in Mexico, as they operate purely for profit and don't respect state authority nor regulations. Yeah. I mean, you could point to that. At least this will be like a very clearly set example, though. Trust versus Millet, who can crash the economy the quickest. I would be very surprised. I think Millet seems more unhinged, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, you know? We'll see how it goes. Have I seen the picture of him as his superhero alter ego? I have, and they are terrifying. He looks like a powerful, terrifying beast of a man, alright? You better watch out, you know? He's gonna use his fucking libertarianism staff on you, alright? It's gonna, like... He's going to use it on you, and you're going to be like, I can feel my opinions on the age of consent laws changing. No. Okay, sorry. anyway, but yeah, so this guy's fucking insane. He's probably gonna make Argentina eat shit. Everything is gonna go downhill for them, as if it hasn't already, as people have pointed out. But it's gonna get worse, so that's fun. Clipped. Oh no. Okay, here we are. Let's take a look at this. This is something. This is a little interesting piece of information. Wait, is this gonna work? Okay. This is a little article I found, which is kind of interesting, which confirms something that I believed, but hadn't had confirmed yet. Which is this: nearly everyone with mild cognitive impairment goes undiagnosed. Now, if you know me, and if you've been listening to the channel for a while, you'll know that I have a bit of a conspiracy theory sort of deal that a lot of people, a lot of Americans, are very mentally ill, and they're not aware of it. I believe that a variety of factors, things like lead poisoning, that sort of thing, can end up contributing to much higher rates of awful shit. And as these people are in communities of other people who suffer from the same things, it ends up becoming kind of normalized, and people end up not really treating it. Also, as this is something that often disproportionately affects poor people, they end up not getting it treated, obviously, because that's expensive, and it's it's a bunch of time which they could be spending working or tending to other responsibilities. But yeah, and this further proves that, right? Let's take a look at this. This is an article from Wired saying nearly everyone with mild cognitive impairment goes undiagnosed. I love how he corrected himself from people to Americans. Look, okay. No, I'm kidding. Don't worry. But yeah, millions of older adults have likely have minor memory issues that can later become dementia, but only a fraction of them are diagnosed early enough for new treatments to stand a chance. So this is about people over the age of 65. If I were to wager a guess, I bet that there's a decent amount between like the ages of 50 and 65 as well, though. But yeah, so they're saying how 92% of people who experience mild cognitive impairment are not getting diagnosed at an early stage. Now this is something that obviously it's very hard to get people diagnosed, because fucking mild cognitive impairment, like the early stages of your brain kind of starting to fail as you get older, obviously it can be very easy to not notice and not pick up on. A lot of people are going to want to be stubborn. They're not going to want to like address it immediately. And if we look at like, obviously this is an issue for broad society, but I think when we look at how conservative voter bases and like the average conservative American tends to function, that is exactly the kind of person who would let this kind of thing go undiagnosed forever and then wouldn't get it taken care of, right? And that's exactly what they want. You know, they want to sow distrust so people will stop being able to like go to the doctor. They want people to be mentally ill, and they want people to be afraid, right? This is partially part of the plan for them, I believe. Tio, I'm not reading that message. He chose his sister as the first lady over his wife. Yeah, wasn't there also like rumors of some like incestuous stuff there as well? Am I mistaken? But yeah, no, he did pick her as the first lady. Apparently he said that he would always do that. Guys, we just have to put brain force plus in the water. See this, Mia, this is why you should become a real politician, you know? You could really set some like great new policies and stuff, you know? We could like solve everything. He should have picked you. He should have picked you, honestly. Honestly, you could fix Argentina. I believe in it. Let's take a look at something else. Here we are. So this is kind of an interesting situation. California, 80 days. How you doing? Nice to have you. Welcome to chat. I'm doing good. I'm having a pleasant evening. I'm happy to be streaming again. And I hope you're doing well. Anyone here could fix Argentina. We're not ill. I don't know about that. I feel like Argentina would be a pretty hefty situation, but we'll see. InfoWars gotta hire me. They do, honestly. I wish, it's kind of a shame because I think InfoWars is collapsing right now. It's pretty obvious they're collapsing right now. So, for example, obviously everyone knows about this. Alex Jones got sued for over $1 billion. He fucking, how much did he get sued for? It was over $1 billion. Alex Jones sued, I can't remember if it was in like the hundreds of billions or the hundreds of millions. Yeah, $1.1 billion. But yeah, so he tried to file for bankruptcy in order to avoid paying for it. That didn't pan out, and now he's being forced to gradually. You can tell from listening to his stuff that he's gradually realizing he's gonna have to do it. So it's really interesting. I listen to Alex Jones every now and then, every few days, just to check in on him and see how he's doing. You can tell that when something bad is happening in his life, it reflects on his work and the kind of way that he presents things and what he talks about. Because the whole Alex Jones, he has kind of a narrative, a mythos that he constantly kind of perpetuates and propagates to his audience. And you can tell that mythos, it turns a shade darker when things get worse for him. There's also something that was visible if you listen to his show during the divorce that he had, or during the custody trials. There it was constantly very much doom and gloom. The world's gonna end. They're coming for you. This is it. It's over. That kind of thing. Yeah, so it's interesting. But yeah, so stuff's going downhill for him, and it makes me kind of sad because I wanted to, if I continue to do like political content or whatever, and hopefully at some point more general journalistic stuff, I would love to have like talked to and have like had an interview with Alex Jones at some point. I move my hand like I'm gay. I have fucking big news, all right? You have no idea. I may be a little bit of a faggot. I remember you calling young Alex Jones hot one time. That's not real. That's not real. That's not real, chatter. That's not real. Okay, don't, if you come in my chat and you try and spread false information, all right? Alex Jones was not hot. Look, I didn't say that he was. And I'm not going to show you pictures of young... No, look, don't. Anyway, okay, look, how did we even get to the... Look, folks. There's other stuff. There's more important stuff going on. He totally said he didn't say this. Don't look at my face. Don't look at my. Pull up young Alex Jones now, questioning my taste. No, look, my taste. Okay, first of all, you don't get to say shit about questioning taste, mister. All right, respectfully. But fucking Max, I do not turn red. This is a thing people say. I don't do that. Young, okay, look, okay, fine. Okay, look, I'm not, I'm not red. Okay, well, these pictures are terrifying. All right, these pictures are terrifying. It feels, look, I'm just a little jealous of his physique, okay? Look, all right? Okay? All right? No, come on. 16, no, please, guys, I swear. Look, okay, I'm mid-physique? Okay, all right. You know what? The hair, no, everything else was bad. The hair and the face was awful. I'm just jealous of his body, you know? I'm just jealous of his body. I just have the gay brain thing where you see someone with like a body that you want to have and you're like, oh, well, that's attractive, I guess. You know? Can I pull up the image of Alex Jones taking supplements and turning pink? I don't know. The ship name is Karl Marx. No, please don't do that. That would be terrible. That's not nice. That's disgusting. The body isn't even that good? Do you know how many fucking, like... Okay, anyway, look, I'm not gonna defend this position. You're not gonna fucking trick me into this. It's not that Max is thirsting for Jones. Max wants the body of Jones. He desires it. No, come. Okay. Anyway, okay. Look, we have other stuff. We have other stuff to talk. His body looks like P.T. Barnum strongman. He kind of does, right? The physique is good. What you say? Yes. Anyway. Anyway, oh man, okay, that story's kind of boring. Okay, here's something for you. Alex Jones and Karl Marx sitting in a tree, Kissing. Okay, thank you, chatters, thank you. It looks weird. Yeah, I mean, he was on a bunch of steroids. That's why it's like jealous. That's why I'm like jealous, you know? I wish I could have all the Alex Jones steroids from the 1970s, you know? They had some wild shit back then. If you like Alex Jones so much, why don't you marry him? Look, okay, anyway. Steroids make your body weird? Yes. Anyway. So this is an interesting article that I came across. Wait, not that. This is an article that I found. Okay, and it's something that I find interesting, and it's directed towards parents, but I also think that we could make use of it ourselves and among our peers as well. And it's an interesting little piece, and here it is. It's by Vox, and it says, "The world wants your kids to buy stuff. Here's how to help them be less materialistic." Folks, I swear to God, stop, shut the fuck up, okay? That's not how I meant it, Tio. It's not how I meant it. But this is interesting, right? This is human trafficking. That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're no, anyway. So this is an interesting article about how children and the average person today is often indoctrinated into kind of giving into the capitalist system and trying to spend as much money as you can. And I think it's something that's worth being aware of. Okay, I should read that article, I guess. Yeah, I mean, look, I just may have thought of you once or twice while reading it. But it's pretty interesting. One of the things I found which is worth addressing, because it's something that I see a bunch of people even at my age falling for, is ads. The way that people nowadays, well, I mean, I guess not nowadays, but the way that people seem to fall for things like sponsored content very easily, or like very clear, like kind of hidden. Wait, I kidnap autistic kids? Wait, when did I say that? Wait, did I say that? Wait, what the fuck? Did I say that? Wait, no, I didn't. Wait, no, I didn't say that. Wait, don't gaslight me. This shouldn't get me the way it does. I didn't say that. No, I did look at the message above. I just did. Okay, anyway. Chat is gaslighting Max, Jesus Christ. No. Okay, anyway, but these are really interesting, and it makes really interesting points, because this is something that I hear people falling for so fucking much, especially with the rise of TikTok. I feel like people have just become significantly worse at being able to recognize that. I'm not sure why exactly that is. I think for one, it might be the level of kind of personability on TikTok, the way that everyone kind of is at the same level to a degree. Like you can't have that much of a gap in like production quality of a TikTok, right? Like obviously you can, right, within limits, but there's kind of a lot of people kind of just have like a set level, and they kind of go with that. So I think for people to see somebody like doing advertising or something, and to be able to recognize them as like, hey, this isn't necessarily a friend, this is just somebody who's like doing business, then it's far different. You definitely can, Lamau. What are you saying? I'm saying that the scaling of like production quality on TikTok is far different, and it's less like forcingly there's less of a like necessary hierarchy the way there is with like other things. Yeah, Carmax, your audio changes that when you switch scenes. Okay. That's true. Wait, is this audio better or is this audio worse? Wait a minute. Yeah, who cares? But yeah, no, that's fine. It just gets quieter. Okay. Is it? Okay, whatever. Who cares? But yeah. I know. I think it's a really interesting thing. I think a lot of people seem to like shut that part of their brain off, which is able to like kind of recognize and point out where ads are happening. I also think it's interesting. I feel like conventional advertisement works much worse on like neurodivergent people, but I feel like advertisement like through social media tends to work a lot better. Like if it's coming from somebody that person actually likes, right? I feel like, I don't know, I need to find data to see if this is actually like remotely true or accurate, but I feel like it's a lot of people I know fall for that kind of thing way easier than if they see someone else doing it. Why do you think they get popular people for ads? I mean, yeah, sure, but I'm more pointing out how it's interesting that the fucking youth and neurodivergent people tend to be less susceptible to conventional advertisement and seem to be becoming more susceptible to modern advertisement like that. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see what else we got. What else do we have in the chamber? What else do we have there? Because they don't watch TV? I'm not sure what you're saying. Okay, anyway, let's take a look at something kind of sad, okay? Kind of sad. So, where's my... Here we are. So, this is a fella, alright? This is a fella. And you know I don't like the church, alright? But this was a fella who was trying his best, alright? This is a man, his name Carlton Pearson, and I've only read the information from this article, so if there's more about him that's actually bad, then let me know. But he was a mega church founder who rejected hell, which is pretty fucking gnarly, and he just died. He died at 70. And he did fair few things that were pretty great. Supported gay rights. He regularly tried to make a point of not excluding people, not having that be like the only basis that their religion exists on, and overall seems like pretty much the best you can be if you're someone in this sort of situation. So yeah, thank you, cheers to this guy. Base, good job, well done, we appreciate it. All right. We can barely hear you over the music. Okay. This is fine. We move. I need to. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, that's fine. It all works great. All works perfect. Fantastic. Yeah. I think I see the issue. I need to yeah, it's fine. One day I'm gonna sit here for like an hour before the stream and actually sort out all those issues. But I just get busy like preparing for the actual stream. Okay, let's take a look. Is there anything particularly nice or interesting or exciting or fun? Never a problem. There's never ever been an issue on the Carmack stream. It's always gone well. It's always gone perfectly. We've always... Wow. Bing Sing pops in and says, I forgot about you. What the fuck? Alright, in the stream chat, have fun, bye-bye. Okay, take care, Salted. It was nice having you. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you. But let's take a look at this. So this is just one thing, quick PSA, all right? This isn't even a big deal. I don't even want to like talk about this for very long. I just want to let my my lovely, kind, caring American viewers know. Apparently there are dogs coming down with illnesses in the States, and they don't know what it is. It's apparently making dogs pretty sick between 24 and 36 hours. The government's telling people to try and just stay put and to decrease contact with other dogs. Don't panic, and that they're working on it. So yeah, if you have a dog in the US and you're worried about you know, just take care of them, make sure they're okay, and if something does happen, there you are. Just hold on and wait for more information. All right, okay, that's all. I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, I see my audio stuff changing every time I switch between the thingy. Max, when am I setting up donations? I do have donations. I have like a donation thingy. You can donate to me via my Ko-Fi, but I need to set up buying a fucking Streamlabs subscription, because the only way I can set up donations through Streamlabs for free is by using the thing which has my full email address, which has my full name in it, which I'm obviously not going to like dox to everyone, you know? So yeah. Can I do YouTube donos? That's only possible past a certain threshold that I need to meet still. Which is like a pretty high one. So we'll see. I'll try and get that, but we'll figure it out. My full name isn't Karl Max. I know, it's shocking. It's shocking, but it actually isn't. But yeah, I will do YouTube donos at some point. That's much scarier than me. Okay, ding. All right. Okay, I see how it is. Okay, give us your docs. You can trust us, can't you? Maybe. Look, if you're really good chatters, all right. If you hang out and you're nice and stuff and you're chill, I'll send you my address. I'll send you a little address every now and then. You know, I'll let you know what my exact coordinates are. You know, it's fine. That sounds chill. Sounds fun. We'll give you money for your docs. Okay, look, yeah, dono goal. Yeah, I'll set up a dono goal of like 100 euros. If you give me 100 euros, I'll give you my address. Okay? I'll give you like a live, like location thing. Me donating max 99 cents to reveal their full legal name and address. Real. Well, if we want to send you a Will gift, okay. I would love Will gifts. That sounds pretty awesome. Sounds pretty base. Gimme. Okay, let's take a look at this. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about that noise, okay? I'm so sorry about that noise. Okay, let's take a look at this last thing and then we move on. Okay, this is a little insane occurrence which is kind of wild and kind of amusing, and absolutely batshit and won't happen, but it's kind of wild. So this is from the GTA 6 publisher, who talked about how they're considering selling the game by price per hour. As in that they would like rent out the game, and then for every hour you play, you pay them like fucking I don't know, like $2 or whatever. It's pretty fucking wild. It's pretty absurd. I don't obviously there's no way that I don't think they could do this. I don't think it would like work. I think it would be very hard to measure for one as well. I also think the risks of like the amount of people who would just like accidentally leave their game running overnight or something like that. Like there are so many billions and billions of ways that this could go wrong, and that like nobody would enjoy it. That it's just really fucking silly. I think if anything, you could like try and do like you could try and rent out games. I'm pretty sure maybe the PlayStation Store has that option where you can pay for like getting a game for like a few days or whatever. I think that would be fine. But pricing it per hour is fucking insane. It's fucking wild. Sending Max a silly little pipe bomb in the mail, folks, no. Okay, no, bad. I'm not no pipe bombs, all right? That's one of the rules of the Karl Max stream. You do not, please do not send me any pipe bombs, okay? they could use cloud streaming. That tech has come a long way recently. Really, has it? Because streaming games seems like it's always been just very dysfunctional to me. I've always had a hard time imagining that actually like panning out properly, and not just running like positively awfully. Remember the old consoles where you had to keep the game pause overnight or whatever, because if you turned it off, you lose progress? I remember because I used to have vintage consoles. That's so real of you, McBidens. Yeah. Very fun. Way back in the day. Yeah, sending Max Anthrax. Okay, folks, again, please don't send me Anthrax. It was the Sega Mega Drive. Mega Drive is a very cool console. Cool little thing. Okay, folks, we have made it. We made it through. We did it. We made it through the news section. The news section is complete. We've survived it. And now we get to keep on going, all right? So, we have... The next section I usually go to right after I do my news section is the Twitter section, but there's really not much happening on there, unless there's anything that you guys can think of right now. There's nothing particularly interesting. There is one piece of news/information I wanted to talk about, which I found kind of interesting, which is this one clip of Pokimane, who's giving people shit for not wanting to spend a bunch of money on her cookies. I complained about it, saying that she was ignorant, and she's also since issued an apology, so that's kind of dead in the water anyway. She said what I said was 100% intended to be a joke. I see why it came off as insensitive, and I apologize for that. I also understand the current pricing of cookies may be too expensive for some, and promise will continue pricing in order to keep mine as affordable as possible. I also want to clarify that this was said towards one rude chatter. I did not intend for it at all to be a general statement towards my community. So that's fine, you know, that's fine. Who cares? She did good. She kind of solved it. She kind of fixed it. Seems perfectly fine to me. Said a little bit of an ignorant thing and then apologized for it. So that's good. That's good. That's great. One Piece. Shut up. Defrosting unknown viruses from Siberian permafrost purely for a silly little gift for my favorite streamer to open up in the mail. That's so kind. You're so chill, Tio. Thank you. Good evening, Alexi. Nice to have you. How you doing? People online criticize Pokemon without being absurdly misogynistic. Challenge 98% fail. That's the issue, right? You can never like criticize, you can never see like issues like this where people aren't absolutely fucking insane about it when it's a woman, especially if it's an attractive woman, you know? Like it's fucking awful. Every single time there's some like discourse like that, it's always just tainted with like this air of like just people being angry that like, you know, it's like an attractive lady who's like successful and stuff. Like she's also like, I know that she can be kind of annoying, but I think Pokimane generally seems fine. She seems chill. Every time I like see her interact with other people, she generally like seems normal and well adjusted and friendly and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. And it's not like she hasn't done stuff in order to like it's not like she's done any less stuff than other successful streamers do, you know? Like in terms of like the business end of stuff, she's clearly like trying there, and she clearly knows what she's doing as well, so people like getting angry are kind of silly. But yeah, you know, people just fucking hate women. People just despise women. Yeah, this is also what happened with the Sniper Wolf drama. That's also true. Yeah, I find Sniper Wolf kind of annoying. I think she's kind of a bitch, and seems like she's done a few pretty annoying, shitty things. However, the way that people talk about her and the like degree that people get angry at her with is clearly, I don't know, it seems a bit much. It seems a bit suspicious. I feel like a lot of people, they do just kind of try and look for a vector for all their like anger about their lives, really, you know. It is pretty depressing. I feel it is kind of like that, though. That is just kind of how it is. Wait, let me take a look at this. Wait, is this? Which one is this? Wait, I'm trying to figure out, how do I save my settings? Okay, that's fine. Wait, I've got a thing for you, alright? I got a thing for you. This is something I found, something I came across, and this is, this is real. And it's this beautiful, incredible thing, which I kind of wanted to add on to my other stream, which I did about political flash games, but I didn't get around to it. But I thought this was pretty interesting, so I might as well just show you. Take a look at this. This is the official Alex Jones New World Order Wars video game. This is, folks, I gotta say, this is the best. This is too inspirational. This is the best video game of the century. All right, it's the cheap price of $17.76. We can even take a look at the trailer. All right, let's take a look. Let's see what it's all about. I think that the Call of Duty franchise, the Halo franchise, the Elder Scrolls franchise, they might need to give up. You know, they might need to pack it in. It might be over for them. All right, so but let's take a look. Most random ass price tag ever. Are you sure about that? 1776, chatter? Are you not a real American? Come on, chatter. Do you remember Luna Oi's game? I do not, actually. What was Luna Oi's game? But let's take a look at the trailer. Let's take a look at the trailer and let's see what it's about.
First came Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and Super Mario Brothers. And now the ultimate retro nostalgia throwback game. I present to the world Alex Jones's New World Order Wars.
You ain't an American? Okay, look, that's fine then.
They're turning the friggin' frogs gay. I'll eat your ass, you Nazi scum. Let's free the Patriots and defeat the globalist tech geeks.
It's weird. Why does Alex Jones seem like he's worse at voice acting when he has to voice act? Also, wait. Let me find, there's a scene as well, which I want to show you folks, where Alex is in, he's in a film. I can't remember which film it was. Here we are. Walking Life? Yeah, here we are. I got it. This is... What the fuck? Okay, wait, this is not the right one. Shockingly, that's not what I meant to find. Wait, Alex Jones walk movie scene. We'll get it. Guys will look at this and go, hell yeah. Here we are. A Scanner Darkly. This is what he was in.
Where did Substance D come from? Why can't we stop it? The bigger this war gets, the more freedoms we lose, the more Substance D is on our streets. Can't you figure this out? Look around you. Look how far we've come. Humanity wasn't meant to live like this. Our every waking moment, tracked and traced and scanned. It's time to stop submitting to this tyranny. It's time to realize that we're being enslaved.
Yeah, so they basically make Alex go and be an absolute insane guy. And basically just be himself. It's kind of interesting. I feel like Alex is worse at acting like himself than I thought. Why does he seem so half-assed about it? He doesn't seem like he believes himself. Rip Gubbins, he would have loved Alex NWO War. Yeah, every great propagandist would appreciate this. Ooh, scary. But yeah, so this is that. It's a terrible game. It's terrible. It's awful. You can defeat the big tech cucks and more. There are other anti-American communist bosses. Substance D? Yo, no way. Hold on. Substance D? Real? Stop saying, you have a stuttering problem. Bing Sing, I can't say that, but don't give me shit. Epstein Island? Oh my fucking god, it's Epstein Island. I should have known it was Epstein Island. I mean, what else would it be, right? You can play it, you can save the babies. That's not a very close, Alex. I'll get there one day. I think I need like 10 more years of like smoking, and then I'll sound like Alex Jones. Why is Alex Jones on Epstein Island? Well, look, if you knew about Alex Jones, you know he he travels around for his investigations. All right, he goes from place to place just to make sure that they're safe from the new world order. SVGS is the leading free speech inspired game development studio. Let's see what this actually is, though. Let's actually see what this is. SVGS Game Studio. It sounds like Abe's kind of game. Yeah, it's exactly what he likes. This is his whole thing. Just speedrun it, do a stream where you smoke a pack an hour just for the voice. That would be kind of awesome. Maybe worth a shot. He has to personally see the children being exploited. Trust him. Yeah, real. That's why he's like on the flight logs. No, he's not on the flight logs, mind you, but you know. He goes suspiciously close to criminal sex rings under the guise of investigation. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, but no, I think mostly what he actually does is he just goes places and then he says he has to be there to do an investigation, but he actually just wants to go on holiday. That's usually what it actually like boils down to. Okay, we have a choice, all right? I'm gonna give you a little vote here, and you're gonna have to partake, okay? So you gotta get ready, all right? This is the Karl Marx democracy, and this is where it gets really serious, okay? And I mean it when I say serious. So we have the choice here between Hassan debating the Willie Mac, oh my god, nearly typed Max, terrifying, Willie Mac show, or we have Alex Jones and versus Jackson Stinkle. All right, let's take a look. Whoosh! All right, vote. You have to vote. You have to tell me what you want to watch because we got only a little bit of time. That doesn't really make sense. We got plenty of time. We got plenty of time. We got hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. We can watch whatever you want to watch. Hassan debating Willie Mac show. I've not seen either of these. Alex Jones versus Jackson Stinkle. You know, scary, evil, tanky man, a MAGA communist, but a very real tanky threat. Also, according to Keffels, who we spoke to last time, that's what she said. So we've got 6 votes in. All right, chatters, you have to partake. You have to fucking throw your vote into the ring. All right, you have to tell me what you want to do because if you don't tell me, then we're never gonna do it. All right, you have to have an opinion. You have to figure it out. You have to know what you want to watch. Okay, we have a vote happening. All right. Come on, 8 votes. Okay, 8 votes. When is Keffels versus Earl happening? I need to set that up. Keffels didn't respond to me in good time, so I need to set it up again. Okay, all right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all right. Great job, everybody. Fantastic voting. Well done. I'm very proud of you. All right, you really hit that button. All right, you did great. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely incredible. Okay, so what we're gonna watch now is the Alex Jones versus Jackson Stinkle debate / conversation kind of dealio. And it should be pretty interesting. Let's let me, do we just do it on here? Yeah, because that's kind of I don't really like the viewing situation here, but we'll fix it. I'll make it, there we are. Perfect. I'm so sorry. That was a bad bit. Fix the audio. Yeah, I will. We'll make sure it's all set and it's all good and it's all reasonable and nice and stuff. So is my mic audio okay? My mic audio should be fine. I feel like my mic audio is okay. I need to make sure that desktop audio is okay though. And then we should be fine. We should be set. Love the sound effects. Oh yeah, we love the sound effects, dude. I'm all about the sound effects. It's just quiet. Okay. Oh wait, now this is just muted. Wait, is this muted? Is there no... There's no sound on this. This isn't a great start, folks. This is not a good start. Not a good start. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I know. I know, terrible. Don't worry. We can lip read. Yeah. Okay, chat. Look, we're gonna pull up the video. Okay, you're gonna read it. Earlier. There we are. Okay, I fixed it. Okay. Anyway. Okay, we got it figured out. All right, let's take a look. Let's figure out what's going on. We can see maybe we want to become MAGA communists after this. Okay, so let's listen up. All right, we'll put on our thinking hat. All right. And we're going to educate ourselves, all right? Keep an open mind, you know? Maybe we'll learn something we didn't know about before.
Earlier, I'm an anti-imperialist, Marxist, Leninist, and I'm a strong supporter of the MAGA movement. I stand with Russia, stand with America, stand with China, stand with all these nations and our people. And I think we need to fight the deep state. But when
so you're like a communist, nationalist, populist.
I guess, yeah, those labels do apply. I'm a strong patriot, 100%. You know,
some sort of a national worker kind of guy.
It's a long history, and I think we should be proud of what our country's done, and we shouldn't nuke it all. And we're allowing these neocon globalists.
They should fuck. Are you implying they don't already, Mia?
To nuke our country right before our very eyes. So your question was, what do we need to do as an American population? Well, I think Trump is the only candidate right now who's actually working to build global peace. He met with Kim Jong-un. He loves Xi Jinping. Peace. He loves Putin. He had great relations with all these leaders, and that's why the globalist deep state, at the end of the day, really hated him.
Listing off like every geopolitical Hitler, saying how Trump gets along great with them. Also, he made the one crucial mistake you can't make with Alex Jones' audience, which is saying that you think China is good, because they hate China. China's like a huge, obviously, you know, American conservatives hate China, but it's like a huge part of the Alex Jones doctrine as well. Don't look at Trump on our own. Yeah.
I've not been this excited ever.
Oh yeah, this is a